Next item on the list is I want to get this garden shed of mine rewired for the winter, so it's a good day to get going on this rewiring project. We gotta start by first of all disconnecting it from just like everything else around here. Gotta move 100 things before you can get to what you're after. Okay, what do we got plugged in here? Soldering gun. Got the old fan running here because it's a hot one today. It's 27 degrees centigrade right now, or Celsius, whichever you prefer. We got to first of all disconnect the present wire from which is adjacent inside this box. So I need my green handle Robertson screw. Now, if you've never done electrical work, make sure you turn your breaker off. I've done so much electrical work in my days that I leave it on. All you have to remember, which wire is your hot wire. And if it's wired correctly, your black wire is always your hot wire. Always good habit is turn your hot wire so it's farthest to the outside and away from your case and chances of hitting it. What we'll do here, this is the wire we're after, so we just open the cap here. And we're just going to take this wire off and put the cap back on. So now that power is isolated to the shed. So now we can come to our neutral side, which is your return side. disconnect it from there. Put your cap back on. Get that out of your way, get your ground wire. Open your clamp up. Start removing. Let's see, I made myself a little safety plate here. Every job I try to do, I gotta move this, move that, move this, move that. You're constantly moving stuff around just to get at what you want to do. So unorganized. What was that? Okay, now all this move out of the way. Great. More obstacles. I call this the obstacle shop because it's full of obstacles all the time. What I need is a major space to even begin sorting things out for organizing, which I've asked so many times for help, and I don't get any help. This is why I always end up just lose hope and end up gotta do it myself. Anything wants to get done around here, gotta do it yourself, because nobody else cares. Always full of excuses. Every time I ask, I get excuses given to me. One catches on to excuses at the time. I'm just waiting for a day when payback day comes. When my boy's going to need help in the worst way, I'll come up with an excuse right back in return and see how he likes it. That's my theory of how to get revenge back. Just like with the lawn. If I don't do the lawn, it doesn't get done. I did the last in the backyard. That's almost a week now, and he hasn't lifted one finger in doing the front yard. And I'm not going to bother doing the front yard. I want everybody that goes past the house to see the young generation, how lazy they are. Because it seems to me, since computers came out, if they just can't click a mouse, it's too much like work for them. I just put this is only good for a very light, like a light, and that's all I was using. But with the snow blower and having an electric start, it doesn't have the current capacity for the electric starter on the snow blower. This is the reason why it's getting rewired. Okay, now I gotta move all this stuff to get underneath. Great. More moving. This is what poops me out very fast. I'm no spring chicken anymore. And the young generation don't seem to understand that. That's why we have kids. When we get up in years, they look after us. But I guess I'm wrong on that. Oh boy. Yeah, figures. Want that sitting there in case I can't get this for the weight. Yeah, right. Oh, where's that mystery arm? Yeah. Oh, ouch. I'll show you what I'm fighting here. This is where my two drawers were. That's the two drawers I was fighting with. You heard the grunting on. This is the wire we're after. Yeah, I gotta move everything on there to get on that because she's binding. What a pee! I get so frustrated. It's so frustrating. All you can do is make a big pile out of the road where you gotta get at. And that's why you're always moving things around. As I said, the day will come when revenge will come. Okay, now where are you binding that? Another item I got is this fan of mine. Got to get it on its own circuit. Right at the moment, I just got to run through where I plug it in when I need it. check if this is even filming. I don't even know if it's getting in this corner. I know no real place to put the camera here. So, well, yeah, the wire's showing there. Okay. An MD 14.2 wire. Ah, yeah, right. I'm gonna put this on the floor. So we know we gotta come. Let's move our sand cable out of the road for now. And get that through the hole. Okay. I'm going to move the camera here so see if I can get what I'm doing here. This is a game. It would be so nice if I had a camera person. Because this takes time having to do the filming so that you can see what I'm doing as well as working on the item. It just, if I wasn't retired, I wouldn't even think of doing this because it's just too time consuming. Okay, we want to edit this camera to film it. Then you might get it, you might not. Looking at this preview shot, looks like it might be able to achieve it. Okay, so let's get. Oh, great. Don't tell me. Anyhow, we're going to peel this wire open so we can get some better yet. See, I can't find my black tape. You can get a nail here. Probably all you're seeing is my back. I just thought of it now. That's the trouble. I got no place else to put the camera. Oh, well. We're going to poke a hole through this plastic. This is what I'm doing. This old wire. We're going to join these two together. This is why I generally would be using black. One item was our bathtub was leaking. I found the issue. And in all the years of doing renovations, plumbing, I have never, ever seen an AVS pipe literally split open halfway through a section. That was the issue on the leaking bathtub. So I had a little chip in the bathtub at the same time at the very, very edge of the spout. And being a fiberglass tub, just used a little of my fiberglass Bondo, filled the edge up a little bit with it. and went to touch it up with a touch of paint, so fired up the car to go get my can of spray paint, and lo, was I ever surprised when one great big squeal came out of the starting the car. I wonder what the devil now, because I just put a new alternator, a new air compressor pump in, and okay, that hole is going to be too narrow. So that means I got to widen that hole, and that's what I was afraid of. So back to the drawing board. That means I got to rip half this stuff apart before I can even think of boring that out. Great. And then it's easy to there. You just don't mind throwing a little away. You just take the old cutters and we'll just cut that open. Cut that section out now that I taped up. Well, I got no choice now but to pull this through that first hole, because I have to widen that hole and make it a bigger hole. Or maybe, possibly, I could be lucky to get that wire through. We're going to give it a try. I'm sure hoping so, because I don't want to have to tear half of my friggin'. Oh, we had success. Hallelujah. That makes me happy. Okay. But we're going to have to join them there, down here, because from this building to that shed, we're going to need to join these two wires together, because it's going to a vinyl pipe on the inside. I have vinyl pipe between this building and the shed back there that we got to feed this through. So I'm going to have to pause it here. I'm going to have to get me a roll of black tape before I can continue, because I got to make that connection as narrow as possible. We're going to even solder the two together so it doesn't come apart halfway through the pull. Well, once again, that's the project starting and run out of material or something. There's delays on the project. So I'll have to cut it off at this point until I get that black tape, like I said. And this is a game. Meanwhile, this is a game. Be two parts. I'm trying to make it to one part and end up always in two parts. I do apologize for that, but when you got X amount of money that you got to work with, it's got to be this way. In the meantime, you like, subscribe, share, leave some comments. I wouldn't even think of it. Thank you.